Hey guys, it's only Alan here from the Airsoft Virgin. So we finally have a day, we finally have our first date when we're going to go and do our very first Airsofting event. So me, Martin and a couple of other of the Airsoft Virgins, we're on our way to the mill in Wigan. So what I thought I'd do today is just show you what guns I'm going to be using, what attachments I'm going to be using, and I'm hopefully going to get a couple of the other Virgins to do similar sort of videos as well. So let's start with our main gun, which is this. So this is my Ares Amoeba AM-008. So it's quite a nice gun just to begin with. So this is the stock standard one. So it's got our adjustable stock, nice magazine. I love these magazines because you already get the easy pull attachment at the bottom there. So it makes it nice and easy then to pull out of your vest or anything like that. Sights are okay on it. I like this flip up one, that's pretty cool. But we're going to be getting rid of this because we're going to put something else on there. So let's get started with, let's say, the sights. Let's do that first. Now I've got a couple of different options for sight, but the mill is indoors and it's close quarters, so one of them definitely won't be going. So these are the ones that I've got. So this is the one that I won't be using. So this is my ACOG scope, 4x zoom. Don't think I'm going to be using that. I think I'll save that for when I go outdoors. So I'll get rid of that one straight away. And then it's a choice between the holographic, take that out. So I've got a choice between the holographic or my red dot. Now I'm thinking just for ease, just to start off with, because I'm going to be doing close quarters and I'm going to be having a mask on as well as eye protection, I'm thinking of going for this. So let's get rid of the holographic. Let's have a little look at this. So this is my red dot sight, got a little flip up protection cover both front and back. And it's nice and easy to use. You've got a couple of different colours on there. You've got green and red, and yeah, it's absolutely nice and easy to use. And it's got quite a little simple mechanism here where I can attach it straight onto my rail. Now what I am going to be doing is wearing a mask, because close quarters, don't want to be getting anything happening to my teeth, especially with the job that I've got. So I'm going to be putting a little mask on. Now obviously when I put the mask on, it's going to basically make my face move a little bit away when I'm looking down the sights. This is getting in the way, I'm not quite getting this, so I'm going to have to increase the height on this because there's not enough. When I put that on there, I'm not going to be able to look down the sight. I need to lift it up a little bit higher so I can see perfectly down the sight. Let's take this off. There we go. So, what we're going to do is put a little rail riser on. So I have 3. Obviously being an Airsoft Virgin, I don't have a great amount of stuff. So these are the 3 that I've got. So I've got quite a long one here, which I really am going to actually use for my ACOG. Because what I want to do with that is actually put it quite far at the back there, as you can, just get my hands out of this so you can see a little bit better. Put it quite far at the back, because when it's sat and I'm looking down sight, it's going to be a lot closer to my eye than it just would be just normally on a rail. So the big rail we're not going to bother with, that can go back. Now I am actually going to be using the both of them, because what I have is a little lens protector, as you can see there. So that little lens protector will go on one of them. The red dot sight will go on top of the other. I'm going to raise it up a little bit, about an inch, just so I can see a bit better when I'm looking down sight. So let's get that attached first. So first thing I need to do is get rid of this, and that's simply just unscrews. There you go, that's it, nice and easy. Get rid of that. The front one just flips down, and that's it, it's all ready to go. I'm also for now going to get rid of this, because I'm going to put a different mag on it in a minute as well. So that can go out the way, and I'll be saving that and using that, putting it in my vest and things like that. So just for now, just to make it easy, I'm just going to take these little caps off, just get them out of the way. And then my decision is which of these I'm going to be attaching, which I'm guessing because of the size and the distance here, as you can see, I think that's probably going to be the best bet for there. And then the little protection screen can sit nicely on there as well. So let's get this on. So you just simply unscrew that, and then you've got to make sure you know which side the light comes through. So I'm going to be looking that way, so I'm actually going to be putting it like that. And then once you're in, just tighten the screws. Now there's a little thing that I'm going to be keeping on me at all times. It's a nice and simple little thing to have. It's just what's in this bag. It's 3 Allen keys and a 50p piece. So I've got a chunky one, medium one and a little one. So the little one is going to be for this, as you can see. If I wanted to change that and put, say, the yellow one in to increase the light coming through it, I can do. But for now, that one we'll be using for that. The 50p piece is brilliant because you don't want to be carrying a big flathead screwdriver with you. So simply a little 50p piece, and all you do, once it's in, tighten it, job done. That's not moving anywhere. So let's pop these back on. Basically, that's ready to go. So now we'll do our second one as well. So we've got a nice little riser there. Simply unscrew it on this side. Just unscrew it there. Put it on. Screw it a little bit more so it can fit. And then tighten it all up. And this one, you can just tighten by hand. That's nice and easy. And they will then sit one in front of the other to give you that little bit of protection, as you can see, for the red dot sight. So if a BB hits that, that's not going to shatter, where potentially the glass is going to shatter inside that. So we're going to put them to one side because we'll put them on last. Just put these to one side here as well. So now, as you saw earlier, I took the magazine out. High cap, so it does have the little wheel on the bottom. It's not a lot of fans of these. I quite like them, especially when I'm outside running around. Probably when I'm playing a game, I probably won't like them because it takes that little bit more time rather than just putting a mid capper in. But what I'm going to do to begin with is I'm actually going to be using 2. So I've got 2 high cappers again. And I'm going to be connecting them both together with a coupler. And when I'm out of BBs, I can easily swap one to the other and carry on going. So this is nice and easy. You just unscrew it. 2 little screws there. Very easy. And then a little bit looser. One mag in. Second mag in. Make sure they're nice and even. And then it's a simple case of tighten them up. Now when I'm nice and tight, so they don't fall out during the game, end up losing one, damaging one, don't want to do that. There we go. So they ain't going anywhere, they're nice and rock solid. So then that's going to be the magazines that we use. So I'll be filling them with 300 to 350 BBs each. Winding them all up. Make sure they're all both nice and tight before the game begins, and then I can just swap them over. And when I finish it, into the dump pouch, get the next one out, carry on. But it's a nice easy start for us. So put that to one side as well. So now we've done that, we're now going to move on to the grip. So I've got a choice. I have personally owned 5 different grips, which all perform different actions. So we've got me little stubby, and that's not me, all the fingers. That one, nice and easy, little stubby grip, as you can see, just fits into my hand, makes it nice and easy. So that's a potential. Then we've got this one, which is again, is another hand grip, tactical grip, but when you press the little button on the back here, as you can see, then turns into, you've gone into a little tripod or a little bipod, making it nice and easy to get them mounted shots. But I'm thinking, close quarters, I'm going to be doing a lot more running around, I imagine, than I would be standing still and leaning on things. I don't know, I'm guessing, I've never been, as you know. So this one, no, we'll leave that one for today, we won't bother with that one. That's a nice big grip as well, and that does pretty much the same sort of thing. So you press the little button here, which allows you then to extend the bottom out, flip it over, do exactly the same, and then again, comes a little bipod. Again, I don't think I'll be using that today, I don't think I'll be setting that on the gun today. I don't think I'll be using that when I first go. So we'll pop that to one side, but that's a nice easy, both of them, as you can see, a nice easy quick release mechanisms just there and there, so they're quite easy to pop on and off. This is quite a good little one, it's a new Pro one, and with this one, as you can see, you pull this little mechanism just here and you can actually pull it down, and there you go. So you can have it either upright, so you're holding it more like this, like a foregrip, or you can drop it down to be a tactical grip as well. So that one's pretty good, but I'm not going to be using that one either. So my choices are between this one, which holds it nice and comfortable. Now I'm going to be using this one only because what you see later with the other attachments I'm going to be putting on there. Stubby would have been a good one, but we'll stick with this one. So there's another little one that we can use.